What's up, guys? DTfang here, and we're here. It's here. The Cascadia finally released today. Got a little surprise when I finished up with work today, and here's the Cascadia in all its glory. The model that I got is not the full sleeper model. I didn't have much of a choice because of the amount of money that I had in my... I tried to use a money cheat mod to get up as much as I could. Money's not the problem. The problem is my account doesn't have enough experience on this one. So, anyway, unfortunately, that's kind of where we're at. But it's a really cool truck. I'm really impressed with it. Hopefully, you guys will be too. I also have installed now the... Let's see, what have I installed? And managed to get working the... Check out this map. It's not everything, but it's got Can of Dream. It's got the U.S. expansion. All, you know, obviously all the base stuff. It's got all that, and then it goes all the way down to Mexico. We got Viva Mexico working, so I've got all this working finally. You have to have it in a very specific order. It's kind of tricky. Let me switch one thing here. I've got something's not showing up right on the chat. There we go. All right, now we've got the chat going. All right. So, anyway, where are we currently? I can't remember where we are. I think we're in, I want to say Portland, but that may not be right. Let's see. Let me exit out of that. Let's just go back to job market. Since we have the trailer with the Cascadia logo on it, let's go ahead and hit get a job in the not freight market, sorry, the cargo market is what I meant. And we're gonna head up north. We're gonna try to see if we can't get into Canada because I have not been there yet. So let's see. Oh, there we go. That's going to be the one right there. It takes us up into Alberta. I'm sorry, not Alberta, Calgary. From Portland, empty bottles. So, okie doke, we're going to set it and forget it. Camera's showing up a little bit more than normal, or my mic, I mean. Let's see, is that going to... Sorry, minor adjustments here, guys. Hopefully you can hear me all right. Yeah, it looks like you can. Okay, so let's hop in, and let's see, we're good on fuel. We're going to hop in. It is an automatic truck, so we've got it set to automatic. And let's get going. Whoops, as I turn the truck off. Alrighty. Not a bad sounding engine that comes with it. Nothing too out of the ordinary. Just nice, and it's supposed to be an economical truck as well. So let's hop back in. And if I need to turn up the volume on the truck, let me know. Just I didn't have time to do a test a test audio check on this yet. So you guys just let me know in the chat. All right, so let's get moving. Track IR is up and running. Looking good. Have to swing way out because this garage is not trailer friendly. At least not at the moment. Alright. We are going to the right here. Can barely see over that fence to see if anything's coming. Hey Chris, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, I got the new Cascadia, man. Pretty awesome truck. And they also released with the trailer. They released the paint job for the trailer for the truck as well. So thought that was kind of cool. I wasn't really expecting that. Alright, so let's see if we can get... Oh, we're not doing too good on traffic here. I may have to drop it down. Yeah, this is ridiculous. Let me drop the traffic down real quick. Guess it would help if I didn't forget the underscore. And we'll drop it down to 1. Try 1 for a while. And the good news is, once we do that, it gets rid of all the traffic that's around us to start with and respawns it. Yeah, you just bought one on... Bought one now. Temp is down. I think they're uploading this truck to it now. You shouldn't have to buy it. This is just the normal... Oh, Truckers MP. I'm sorry. Now I understand what you're... now I understand what you mean. You bought one in game, but Truckers MP is that. Yeah, I noticed that as well. But hopefully they're updating it. I don't know how long it normally takes for that. I know maps take, quite a bit longer to update than trucks do, but I mean, it's a smooth riding truck, man. Oh, and check out the horn. And that is not a modded horn. That is the horn that comes with it. It is an actual, it sounds like a train horn. So that's actually the one that comes with it. So you know how before certain mods would give you that train sound, but not on purpose. And let me change this to where I can see how fast I'm going. There we go, 41. Yeah, you guys can see on the screen, but I can't how fast I'm going. Those little bitty gauge dials are pretty small. Let's see. We're good to get over. Do I need to get over? I'm not sure. It doesn't say. Kind of says just go straight. Yeah, I took it around for a little spin and just did like one job with it just to see how it feels. And yeah, it's a really nice truck. I really do like it, especially if you set it up in true automatic, which is what it's supposed to be. It's a pretty cool little thing. Let's see. I think they said left. Yeah. Here I am talking and not listening. Ooh, going a little fast there. 50 is where it's supposed to be. Ooh, this is not good. The engine I've got in, I believe I went up to I can't remember what I put in here. It's not a super powerful engine, but it's not the stock one either. I did go up one notch from what I was able to buy. Let's see if we can see where traffic is and where it's going to let up. Alright, that looks like that's going to let up. At least to get over one lane. Oh, whoops. As I hit the... Oh, that's 2, 3. Hopefully I didn't damage the trailer. I didn't see any damage notifications. But I probably did. Stay in this right. Oh, new mail. Loan installment paid. Why didn't I pay that off when I had the money? Darn it. I should have done that. Oh, and also, Chris, I went ahead and got the Ruda truck. The one, the guy from Facebook, and also the Jess Mods older FLD, the Freightliner FLD. And both of them are really, really cool. I am right that the dashboard is the same as the Western Star. Actually, I think it's just a touch different. I think the GPS is, because it's big, but the I think the actual interior part... Whoa, 65. I'm going way too fast. Boy, this thing will get up and go from you if you're not paying attention. I think there's a slight difference. I don't remember the gauges looking quite like this. But the dash itself, it's probably pretty similar. But from what I read, I think they actually had... SCS actually had a real... This is the first truck they've actually really been able... American truck. That they've actually had in front of them to be able to record sounds, model things after, and all that. So I thought that was pretty cool. Let's see, where are we at? 53. Trying to get it up to 55 after we round this bend. And I'm going to set it and forget it. Or try to, anyway. Boop. Don't hit him, don't hit him. Ooh, that was close. Alright, am I going to be able to take this at 55? Or 52? Yeah, actually, I think I am. Okay, cool. Alright, so we're actually technically are just on our way to pick up the job. We still haven't picked up the job yet. I forget sometimes that when you're already hauling a trailer that you have to go and actually pick it up. You get used to having the jobs already kind of done. Left? That said left. Okay. But yeah, I'm thoroughly impressed with this truck. For it being a stock SCS vanilla truck. It's much better than the early versions of some of the other trucks. I'll definitely guarantee you that. Keep right. Portland Airport. That would be cool if we could get a job from the airport. But I think this is not what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of the Colorado Denver airport where you can pick up a job from inside a cargo plane. Haven't done that yet. I want to. Haven't seen it yet though. Actually, I like that telemetry up there where it is. That actually does work. I wasn't sure if I liked it up there or not, but since it gives you guys the same information as I have on the bar that goes across, if I block a little bit of it, it's no big deal, I don't think. While we're waiting, I do like the trailer, that paint scheme on the trailer. That's a pretty cool logo for it. I better get moving. Not sure if I need to be in the left lane or the right lane. Guess I need to stay in the left lane until I have to get over to the right lane. Yeah, we'll have to check on the dash. I mean, it could very well be. It looks very similar to some of the other ones. One thing, though, about this truck that the Western Star does not have is because of the sleeper. This does have the sleep. Yeah, the ATS sleeper trucks, they're so big compared to European trucks. Yeah, they are. Especially when you get the ones that have the really big sleeper and then the long, like, chassis. Those are interesting to drive. Ding, 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 ding. Boy, that's an annoying bell. But man, that's a pretty truck. And that's not even this is just the like the middle range sleeper. This isn't even the big one. Because I couldn't afford I don't have it unlocked yet. Because, you know, I'm still on level, what, 15, 20, something, I don't remember. But we'll get there with that. I did get some of the other those other trucks as well, though, and when you get the modded trucks like that, they most of the time have all their accessories already unlocked. So I didn't think about that before, you know, starting the stream, but I definitely oh, and by the way, Chris, that is the right now I managed to find where the Discord message was, and I fixed it, so that one is correct. Oop, left side, left side, left side, left side. Alright, this guy's gonna let me over, I think. Oh, well, he's gonna have to. Oh, dude, come on. They're not... You used to have a Freightliner mod, and with my mouse I could move the bed, so... When I was on my break, it looked like I sat on the bed. That's funny. Didn't you used to have a mod for Euro Truck that would, it would like lower the cargo container onto a trailer? I seem to remember you had one like that. I wonder if... There we go. Now we're gonna get over. Alright, if I'm right, there's an airplane up here on the left, right when we start taking this turn. If I remember this spot correctly. Or maybe not. This is not where I thought it was then. Let me, yes it is. Oh, there's that stupid train again. Oh, actually, that's not a train, I think. That one is a, like a, well, it's a passenger train with only 2 cars, so it's like a, not a subway necessarily, but so, I don't know if you saw the very beginning of the video, Chris, but I did manage to get the coast to coast Mexi map. Whoops, red light on turn still. Coast to yeah. See, look at that train. It's not even a train. It's a it's like a subway. Kind of funny, but yeah, loving this truck, man. Absolutely love it. Boy, that's loud and annoying. I gotta go back in until we get away from that train. That's just really super loud. And I've noticed that it's still, the cross is there, finally went away. And I bet it won't now. It should let me go. If they timed this right. Come on, give me the left turn signal. I would have sworn though that there was like an airplane up here on the left. Maybe I'm thinking of somewhere in Colorado. I can't remember. Every now and then some of these places start to look the same. You drive long enough. And then we have to go to the left. Gotta make a U-E here. Oh yeah. Yep, the Portland Cargo Central. Yeah, this is technically by the airport, but not exactly. You don't get to go out on the tarmac or anything, so yeah, it's worth it. So you haven't found an up-to-date one yet. Sorry, I know this is a little bit of lag there. Okay. We're doing cargo market, so we're that, and we're taking, what was it, empty bottles? It should be that one. Yep, and take job. And I just noticed that I still have the money mod still on here, which I don't really love. I mean, I liked it to get what we needed for the stream, of course, but all right, I'm going to go down a little further, come back where it's on my left. So come down here and turn around. Pull in this way. That way it'll be a little easier to back up. Because I could just kind of lean out of the window and see how we're backing it up. Oh, Colorado Springs is where the plane is? Okay. Yeah, I haven't done that one yet. I did one previously though in, I can't remember where it was either, but it was one of the DLCs, probably a year ago, maybe 2. I remember I was in the FLD, the one by what's his name? Arvin, maybe? Is that right? I can't really remember, but there's a video that should be on the YouTube page, on my page, that shows that truck coming out of that plane. That was my thumbnail for it. Let's see, can I use my zoom here? Oh. All right, we are pretty good. That's not exactly straight, but that's gonna be close enough. Yep, there we go. Go ahead and stop the engine, move to the outside so we can see this beautiful truck. There it is. And let's go ahead and load it up. And that train is still going. Alright. So now we are off and on our way up to Canada. Yep, so yeah, look at this map. This is just... There's another expansion somewhere up in here that I can load. I was so happy when I got all these to work together without crashing the game that I just kind of stopped there. And then I'll figure I'll try to Wombat Trucker will also do or does a good video on all the different map mods combined. An updated one that was only about 2 months ago or something, and it worked, or at least the majority of it worked to get this to work, because I didn't download all the rest of it yet, but I'm sure I'll get to it at some point. All right, so we are headed up to Calgary, but we're going over through to Shelby, Montana. Okay, so we're going over to. All right, well. Let's just get on the road, see what we see. See that beauty shot of that truck? Yep. Good looking truck. All right. And of course it works with all the, you know, the paint mods, or maybe not mods, but the paint jobs that you can buy. Oh, there's that subway. Or electric train, stand-up train, whatever you want to call it. I have no idea what they call them. But it's like a subway, except for it's above ground. A trolley, kind of. Alright. Oh, it's telling us to go this way. That's odd. Thought we were going back out the way we came in. I guess not. And, of course, the horn. That's so funny that that's the default horn. I was not expecting that at all. I thought when I first blew the horn, I thought that it was actually a mod that changed the sounds that messed it up, because I've had that happen before, but not this time. Nice paint jobs come with this truck. I haven't looked at all of them. I haven't unlocked them all. That's the thing. I've got to. Once I get to you know, the higher level, I think I'll be okay being able to see everything. But I haven't seen all the ones that are available for the truck, just because there's so much that's still locked on the truck that I haven't seen yet. Oh, my eyes are starting to mess with me again.
Keep left.
So is the sound okay, or do I need to turn the truck volume down just a little bit? It just keeps looking mighty loud. I just have a hard time telling sometimes if my voice is getting kind of drowned out by the truck or not. Alright, hopefully I can keep moving here and get past this before the train comes again. There we go. Alright, yeah, let's get out of here before that train comes again. Yep, hang on just a second. I am going to slide that down just a little bit because that just looks extremely loud. It's like peaking at the top of the yellow all the way just about to the red. Oh, it sounds fine? Okay, well, I'm going to turn it back then. Go right there. And back to it. Oops.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Alright. Also figured out how to do the cinematic camera, and I am going to like on the videos that I make for YouTube with the trucking videos, I'm gonna, and actually I'm probably gonna make a new intro for me as well, instead of just the one with the blue wolf. I'm gonna mess around and see if I can't get that, make a different video, different intro. Maybe one for trucking, maybe one for flying. We'll see. I'm getting better at the video editing as well. Nothing professional or anything, just a few neat little tricks that I saw and picked up. Now I forgot to put a link on. Well, it doesn't really matter. It hasn't made that much of a difference anyway. This time it said keep right, so it must be right and then hard left under the bridge. Oh, cool. I didn't know that one of them was wolves. That'd be cool. Mixing the colors up. Yeah, that'd be neat. I'll have to see what that looks like once I get it unlocked. Alright, now we're going to get up to 55 and set the cruise. And a big paw print on the hood. That's pretty cool. Cruise is set. Yeah, I'm really enjoying the automatic trucks more than I thought I would, because you know I really enjoyed once I got my shifter and the the range and splitter to where I could do all that, and just thought that changed the game for me completely. But it's funny now I'm actually enjoying going back to the automatic transmission. Nice to be able to just look at the scenery and see how beautiful everything is. And it's running. It seems to be running pretty good tonight, from what it looks like in the preview window that I've got up there. Hopefully, no buffering, Chris, that you can see. Everything running. I am glad that on this truck they did do the bigger GPS right down there, so you can actually see it. But some of the Oh, not good. Not good. Okay. Whew. Yeah, some of the trucks, the GPS is so small you can't really tell what you're even doing. Yeah, the newer trucks are automatics, but the old classics, they're the old classics are mostly range and splitter, like your old FLDs, your Freightliners, your old Peterbilt 379, 389, the what's the other ones, the cab overs, they're mostly range and splitter. So it's weird. I got a tiny bit of chop in there. I don't know what that was about. Yep, going through the dailies or the dailies. I'm not sure how you would say that. If we can get back up to speed here. Yeah, there's a little horn pull string. I'm assuming. Yeah, it just came right over on me. I'm assuming that's what that's for. It kind of looks like just a helper handle, help pull you up in the truck, but it's a cable, which is kind of odd. Instead of a an actual handle. So I don't know if that's what that is, or if that technically is the horn. Yeah, the head tracker, it is sensitive to light. When you have light like behind you or right beside you, it can't read the little sensors right here. This one's a little better with it than the hat one that I used to have. Well, I still have it, but that I used to use. I noticed too, though, like in the daytime behind my chair here, I'll get bright sunshine on the wall, and my walls are white, so that really drowns out what it can read. But it's only a short amount of time. It seems to work. Like after it passes off of that wall, the sun passes, everything works fine. So I think, yeah, if I remember right, your window is right there beside the way you've got your camera set up. So maybe try moving the camera to the other side of the screen and point it in the other direction. The one that I have is the Track Clip Pro, I think it's what it's called. I'm using the headset. The headset that I've got is actually for my work phone, but you can take the microphone part out, and I've got this clipped to that headset. So it's just literally a thing that goes over the top of my head and an earbud or an earpiece. There's nothing in the earpiece right now other than, it's just got the cushion, so it's perfect for this. Very lightweight, and as long as I can have the audio levels fairly reasonable, matched up, I don't need to hear everything. And this microphone, since it's it's a directional. Well, it's not purely. I think they call it a cardioid microphone. So you can basically, it's only getting sound from the front side right now. Is the way I have it set. So I've got my speakers playing the game in the background, but you can't hear the, what do you call it? Not the reverb, but it doesn't pick that sound back up through the mic. That, and I've got a couple of different, I mean, it may pick up a little bit of it, but not enough to make any difference. So yeah, it looks like it's picking up a little tiny bit there, but that may just be because I've got it turned up too loud on my speakers. And the beauty is I can turn down my speakers and not affect the stream. So there, now there's nothing. When I stop talking, the microphone goes completely out. Willow Lane. That's a nice little area. I don't remember driving through here. This is still normal map, I believe. Should be, anyway. Oh boy, here we go again. Oh, stay in your lane. That would scare me if I was driving and heard that noise coming from behind me. I don't know if you can unlock, like once you unlock the different
and then exit right.
the different available pieces for this truck. I don't know if one of them is a different horn. I have no idea. That'd be cool though if you could pick different horns. I know that the like the modded trucks, you can pick, you know, Freightliner horn, a roar, thunder roar, super roar, different ones that have slightly different sounds. Oh, and I went back and played a little bit of Euro Truck today too, and they've improved their horns as well, which I thought was pretty cool since the F-Mod update to 139. I like these bridges, right? These, the ones with the steel. Alright, will I have to stop? Probably. Nope, I can bypass it. That's the second one I've bypassed. That's pretty cool. Most of the time I hit every single one of them.
Keep left.
So back to the track IR. This one is a little bit more sensitive because it's got it actually you can see it on the stream or on the video. It actually emits light. The one for the hat, it reflects light only. This one, on the thing that you mount on top of your monitor, it's like an infrared beam that comes out and gets reflected back by the clip that goes on your hat. This one, when you flip it to the Track Clip Pro in the software that you run, you know, the Track IR software, when you change it, it doesn't emit that beam anymore, and it just reads it because it's emitting it out of this. So it reads it that way, and it's a lot clearer and a lot more precise. Because it doesn't get, you know, when it gets reflected, sometimes things can spread back out or whatever. Yeah, super excited about my other two. I was going to do one of those tonight, one of my two new mods, modded trucks that I got. But I figured since they released the Cascadia, we would do a stream on it, since I figured that might be a better chance of getting some views if we got lucky.
Keep left.
I keep left, but then I gotta keep right. Looks like I circle around. Oh, nope, I'm right here. I circle around right. Oh, don't hit it. We've got a chop there.
And then exit right.
Got some computer stuttering. I don't know why. I may have too much going on in the background. It was running just perfect. And now I'm getting an occasional chop. And it's not dropping frames from what I can see in the streaming software. It's just the computer itself doing it. You know what? Since let me real quick. Let me kill a couple of things that I don't need. Like the countdown software, I don't need that anymore. Let me close out of this. Where's that? Need that. Need that, need that. That. Don't need that. Don't need that. Alright. That should do. And, okay. So, that should clear those up. Just free up a few resources for me. Oh, come on. You're really not letting me over? Alright, normally I wouldn't do this, but I'm going to use the hazard cheat. You can kind of turn on your hazards and people will almost stop. Yep. Except for that. Oop, it didn't go back into gear. There we go. There. Now I can get out. Yeah, technically you're not supposed to do that in real life, but oh well. I had to get out. Ritzville, Spokane, Washington. Yeah, I'm really going to enjoy driving this truck in multiplayer. This will be awesome. The Western Star is really enjoyable to drive too, though. So I may alternate back and forth between the two. But, you know, honestly, I haven't tried since they did all the updates, I haven't tried the original trucks again in multiplayer because, oops, this time I have to stop. Because they just didn't feel right, so I may go back to that and just try them out once I get my company going and get a bunch of people going. In the game, that is. Alright, let's slow her down and... No. Did I pass it? Yep, I passed it. There we go. Alright. Why are my eyes drawing out? Probably because I've been staring at a computer screen all day long. And of course this truck's going to stop right in front of us, and then it'll take a minute for him to go, and then once he can go, I can go. Oh, I'm glad I got that message fixed. That makes me feel better. It's the simple things in life that make you feel better. I can't remember on your chat. Do you have your chat going on the screen? And if you do, does yours have the like the grayed out background instead of just being plain white and transparent? If so, I may need you to tell me where you got that CSS code from. I had it. I had one of those saved before when I would do this, but I forgot what it was, and I lost my settings when Streamlabs updated for that specific input for chat. So I don't know what it was now, in other words. And I would like to have it to where the chat actually shows, you know, that little transparent gray background. Like in a box for each individual chat. I mean, I could do the entire box, but I don't want to do the entire box that way. I kind of like it where it disappears after the fact. Alright, truck, you gonna go? Because if not, I'm going. Yep, I'm going. Alright, are my lights on? They're not. Now they are. Oh, you don't have chat on your stream? Okay. Yeah, it's kind of a odd thing to set up to get the font right, get the box right, because you actually, it's better to do the box. If you want like the font to be about this size, once you get that set, you have to, it's better to manually type in the numbers for the length and the width of the chat box instead of dragging it, because when you drag it, it resizes the text inside it. It's a little odd, but yeah, there's ways to do the cascading style sheet, the CSS code that you put in that will do exactly what I'm doing now, but have that chat to where it has a background to it, not just the box that would have a background to it. So kind of hesitant to get up to 55. Because people are driving kind of crazy. Now we're going up a hill, that's why. I imagine a truck full of empty bottles would be heavy, because glass is pretty heavy. Yeah, I can't wait till I get this truck maxed out, at least as far as the engine and the transmission goes. I just kind of went with the middle of the road setup right now. I just want to see what the truck performs like. I know it drives really good. That is a definite. Kind of funny that they can, I guess it's the force feedback settings or whatever, but they do a good job of making the individual trucks feel different when you're driving them. If you drive them with the if you have a force, you know, feedback steering wheel, they actually feel different. It's kind of odd. Which I guess that's why when I go and do Farm Simulator, it feels so strange, because there's no, there's still no force feedback in Farm Sim. So yeah, if you don't mind, make sure you give me the thumbs up on the video if you're enjoying it. Also consider subscribing to the channel, the YouTube channel, and or following on Twitch. That would be great. Oh, 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 oh. Getting close. Oh, yeah. Oh. I don't like that feeling when I got cars coming from both sides. Or a truck from one side and a car on the other side. Alright, come on, 55, 55. There we go. 55 and cruise. Alright, well, shoot, we ended up driving at night, but some. Beginning of the stream was in the daytime, though. I'm gonna see if I can't stream for a couple hours tonight. It's been about, what? It's not even quite an hour yet. 40 people in Oxnard Freightliner dealership? But, oh, you mean... Oh, you mean multiplayer's working now? pretty impressive if multiplayer is already updated. I mean, you would think they would have to have at least a little bit of, you know, being forewarned that SCS was going to release this or something. Because, I mean, there's a lot of people that play multiplayer on it as well. So, I didn't go to the Oxnard one when I got mine because I have one of my garages in Colorado up near, excuse me, up near, not Steamboat Springs. What's the other one? Is it Fort Collins? I can't remember now, but anyway, it's close to where I was, where my garage is. Oh, that's why Truckers MP was down earlier. Okay. So I bet, yeah, everybody's getting a Freightliner for for multiplayer now. Which is kind of funny that they all congregate, because you can buy it, you know, through, just go to the buy online. Well, no, I take that back. You still have to discover the dealership. That's right. So I think, if I remember reading correctly, there's either 3 or 4 dealerships. One's in Oxnard, one's in Colorado somewhere. I think it's Fort Collins. I may have that city completely wrong. And then there's one in California somewhere. Those are the only 3 that I can remember, but there may be 4 total. So what do we got? Alright, we are left lane, that's correct. Let's see if we can get a little view of this. I love the trailer. Absolutely love the trailer. And this is an ownable trailer, so this is my trailer that I just used the paint scheme that came with the truck. You would think, and I may have just not unlocked it yet, but there's got to be a paint job that kind of matches the that trailer. I just haven't seen, because I don't have everything unlocked yet. Yeah, I lost a lot of progress when I lost my Truckers, not Truckers MP, when I lost the account for American Truck Simulator. That works in Temp 2. Oh, the trailer does? That's cool. That's really cool. I'll tell you what, if you want to, once we get done with, once I get done with this job, well, I was thinking about, if you wanted to, we could meet up and maybe do a job together online, but I know it's kind of late there for you. Whatever. I mean, if you want to hang out for a little bit and do that, that'd be cool.
And then exit right.
But I do want to finish this one job so I can get the credit for the. And I do have one. Whoops! I missed it. I missed it.
Reroute.
I do have. I went ahead and bought one for multiplayer as well. It is not near as advanced out as this one, because I had even less money. So it's just a day cab. You know, and it's funny too that I didn't really think about the fact that because day cabs have a clear back window, you don't necessarily think about looking behind you and seeing out through that window, but you can. So I thought that was pretty neat.
Turn left.
Because, you know, like in GTA 5, even though you can kind of look back that way, you can't really see anything. So, all right. Yeah, it's a good looking truck. And of course, you can get painted grills, and I don't know if you can chrome anything or not, but I've seen a lot of these driving around in this area too. Freightliner Cascadias for sure is a very common one. This and the Kenworth, what is it, the T680, I believe. I can't remember numbers anymore. There's so many numbers that I have for work and for games and everything else. I can't remember what's what. I do remember the 379, 389 for Peterbilt, of course, because that's the most popular one. T680, I believe, is the one that I'm thinking of. And then, I mean, this one's just easy to remember. Cascadia. There you go. Then there's the Coronado, which is also a really cool looking truck. I've got a mod of that. And that one's